This is a 2003 Renault Clio, and it's had more water leaks than I can ever remember having with a car. But let's start off with the sunroof. It's had that. There's some really good fixes on YouTube that I followed to repair the gasket around the main body to sunroof frame, which failed in my car. It was just leaking like a sieve. But if you're going to do it as well and follow that video, I'd also recommend changing the gasket on this inner bit as well. It's the same job more or less. You use the same tape for this as you would do for that. I'm not going to bother filming what I did there because it's already been done really well. The other interesting leak I found on this car, and again I've already done the job, so you'll just have to remove the door card and see for yourself, but there is a membrane behind here which on my car was all leaking around here, making the carpet saturated here. And again, the leftover tape that I use for the sunroof, mastic tape, is just used for this, and it's a pretty easy job, just a bit messy because it had all broken down with sort of 15 odd years of use. So I did that both sides. But the other really niggling water leak that's taken me a while to find is in the footwell here. Now can't quite see it because I've got the mat in the way, but it still gets a little bit wet in the middle there. So this bit's dry, or dry-ish, and this bit is still relatively wet when it rains. And I tried looking everywhere for this. Check the sunroof again. No, that was nice and dry. And what was wet along the head lining had now dried out, so that was all good. Bottom of the door was all good. But what took me a while to find was this leak around the bulkhead. Now I've taken the blower for the heater out, the windscreen wipers, and they're only held on with a few bolts, so it's really straightforward to do that. I'm not going to cover that because anyone looking at doing this job will know how to do that anyway, I guess. There's a drain. You see the drain for the sunroof there, make sure it's nice and clear, and the one just beneath that black box there as well, nice and clear. And there's a drain either side which needs to be cleared out if yours is full of leaves. Mine had a lot of leaves in it one side under the washer bottle, which I took out. But for some reason the water was getting in underneath there. You think, how's it going to get under there? Is it coming in through that bung? Well, that looks okay. Is it coming in round here? Well, that looks okay as well. Now I'm going to try and get this on camera. There is a drain hole, a secret hidden drain hole on these Clios, right under here. Right, and you can just sort of see it where my finger is there. Hopefully that's come out okay. And mine was absolutely chock-a-block with debris, and a swift poke with a bit of wire, and all of a sudden the water came out through the engine bay somewhere. But that needs to be cleared. Now it's I guess a bit of a bad design really, but what it was meaning is when under heavy rainfall, or even just a car wash, this area would fill up, and the kind of gesture towards a gasket by the heater here was getting saturated with water, and the water level was coming up and going in the car, making the carpets wet. So if your car has lots of mystery leaks, in this order, check the sunroof because they all seem to leak, the door cards, which had leaked on my car, and if it's still leaking, check this bulkhead area because that seems to be a problem as well. And there's that hidden drain hole down there which is tiny really considering where it is. But there you are. Apart from that, it's a lovely car, 60 to the gallon and all that, but I've never known a car leak so much since I have my Austin Mini. There we are. I hope you found that useful.